Hmm? Who could that be? I don't think my parents were expecting visitors today. Oh, hey! It's you! Long time no see. What are you doing here? Oh, so you were going to surprise my sister. So she doesn't know you're dropping by. Well, I'm sure it'll be a pleasant surprise. Sure was for me. Oh, my sister and my parents went out to the store to get some groceries. I just came home an hour ago, so chose to stay here since I was kind of tired. But they'll probably be back soon. But please, come on in. Now, what about giving me a hug for old time's sake? Oh, it's been so long. Didn't expect to see you when I came home this time, but... Oh, truly. What a pleasant surprise. Tell me, how have you been? That's good. I'm sure your studies have been taking a lot of your time after you moved away for college. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. You were studying engineering, right? Alright. It's definitely a hard subject, but I know you can get through it. It is still something you have an interest in, right? Wait, what about me? Oh, you know, it's been an experience to say the least, but it's one I wouldn't want to be without. Yeah, I've been in the military for, 5 years now? And I don't regret the decision I made. Why don't we take a seat on the couch? Yeah, I've started to get some recognition on the base. Made it to the whopping rank of corporal. But I'm grateful my work has been recognized. At least that's what I tell myself. And I won't take that for granted. I guess my sister must have told you about that, right? You guys talk like every day, don't you? Yeah, I figured. You guys did spend a lot of time together back in the day. You spend more time here than actually back in your own house in high school. But I remember that my parents didn't mind it. Neither did I. Yes, really. I found you here enjoyable, to say the least. Don't get me wrong, I still do. You brought so much energy to the house whenever you came by. It was one of those things I loved back then. Oh, and your overall energy was just so contagious. It was honestly tough not being happy around you. Really. No, I'm being honest. I'm not exaggerating telling you this either. Have I ever been a person that would do such a thing? Exactly. And I can still see that you have that energy with you. I'm just glad that college life hasn't completely drained you. I've heard from so many other people that it just gets really exhausting studying. I'm not sure I would go back to school after a bachelor's. I don't think I have the brain capacity to deal with that again. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm happy where I am right now with my job. And I don't intend to change that at the moment. I'm sure you would. And I wouldn't decline your offer to help if I choose to go back to school. I would appreciate that. A lot. No, don't say it's nothing. The fact that you'd help me get back into studying, again, without any hesitation, means a lot. So don't just brush it off like that. I don't think I told you this back in the day, but you're too kind for your own good. You know that? What do I mean? Well, you're always willing to help everyone around you, all the time, without expecting anything in return. It's a good quality to have. Don't get me wrong. But at one point, I was afraid that someone would try to take advantage of that. Like, I didn't tell you this back when you were in high school, but My sister told me about a guy that you had an interest in, who was taking advantage of your kindness. A guy that was leading you on so that you could help him with his school projects and stuff like that. I know it's not much of a shock now. Thankfully, you curbed that idiot. But if it weren't for my sister telling me not to, I would have honestly confronted him myself. Told him to leave you alone, go find something else to do. Yes, really. I would have done that if it meant you weren't taken advantage of. I do care about you. And I didn't want you to get hurt by some guy who just intended to use you for his own gain. You mean a lot to me more than you realize. Yes, I mean it. I wasn't really sure back then, but I don't want to think of it matters that much now. We've known each other for a lot of years. I didn't look at you more than just my sister's best friend, but years go by, and something changed. I started to grow feelings for you. Yeah, you could say that. I had a crush back when we were in high school. I was really insecure about myself back then. I really didn't think I'd have a chance, so I kept it to myself. And since it was my last year in high school and I was going to sign up for the military, I decided not to tell you. Okay, so you could focus on school, and that was something that sat deep. I wanted to tell you for so long. That was a long time ago. Since this was a long time ago, and we're both adults now, and I thought it was worth telling you. But I don't want this to change anything between us. I just want to be honest with you, and I don't understand. Why did you do that? Really? You had feelings for me too. Unbelievable. How did I not see this? Was that the reason why you hang out around here so much? You wanted to be around me too? I can't believe it. All these years. I guess the saying better late than never can't be any more true now. Oh, but for real, do you mean it? Do you mean it? Well, I guess that answers that question then. I guess. I guess we have some things to talk about, don't we? Oh. Seems like they're back from the store. I guess you want to spend some time with my sister? But I do hope we get a chance to spend some time together, too. After all, we should take the opportunity while we still have. Don't you think? Glad to hear. Now, come on. Let's go and greet them.